Hello and welcome back to Kinsley Custom Guitars. I'm sorry it's been a little while since my last upload, life's been a little busy, but today I have something that I think you guys are going to like based off of the last few of these types of videos. I rescued another guitar from a pawn shop, and this one seems to be something kind of special. Let's pull it out and take a look. Alright. This is a 2022 Fender Stratocaster, made in Mexico. It's a player series according to the serial number, but it is in extremely rough shape. I don't think I've ever seen a 2-year-old guitar that is quite this bad. In addition to some cosmetic issues, we've got down here in this area, we've also got a major bulge at the pick guard. Not quite sure what caused that. Yeah, see that? That is one crazy bulge that's popping up there. This is just preliminary stuff in this part. This will be the first part of a series where I go through and fix this. To spare you all the 1 hour plus videos that I've been known to make. But I'll break this up into a series. Today we're going to tear it down, find out everything that's wrong with it, and then make a game plan and piece by piece go back together with it. We'll probably do an episode for fixing the pick guard, wiring up the electronics. The neck is very not straight. I don't know if I can have a good way to show you on camera. Got a lot of relief in that neck. On top of that, one other thing I did notice is this skunk stripe is popping out a little bit. I can feel it. And I'm not sure if it's because the glue unseated or the wood has shrunk. But you can kind of see it there. Hear my thumb on the wood itself. My current and it's missing its back plate, which isn't a big deal. So my current theory is that this guitar was left in a very hot car for an extended period of time, and the maple of the neck contracted just because of the heat, and I think the heat deformed this pick guard. There's probably no saving this pick guard whatsoever, it's too bent, so I've already ordered a new pick guard and a new back plate along with some screws to mount them up. I don't know if these pickups are working. I haven't taken any of this apart yet, so I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to plug this into an amplifier and see if we get any sound out of it. Alright, so got the guitar plugged in to an amplifier, and let's just see if we get any sound. Okay, middle pickup's working. Bridge is working. Neck's working. Neck and middle. Okay, all the pickup positions are working. So not gonna need to replace these as long as they are not deformed from the pick guard deforming around them. If they don't mount up flush to the new pick guard when it gets here, I'll definitely probably wind some new ones to replace them, but I do want to try and keep this as original as I can. This is a fairly high dollar guitar. I mean, brand new they go for what, $600, $800? So I've even seen this specific guitar with the same fretboard, neck, everything going for just south of $800 used in excellent condition. So it's definitely worth trying to save and keeping it as original as I can. So I think next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off these nasty, rusty strings and just completely disassemble this guitar. The neck, I'm going to pull all of the tension out of the truss rod so that we can see if that skunk stripe back there moves at all. If it moves at all, it came unglued, and I'm gonna have to figure out some way to fix that. But if it doesn't move, it's just the contraction of the wood over time, and I'll be able to maybe sand it down or just deal with it. For the restoration purposes, we're definitely replacing the pick guard and the back plate, and this whole thing needs a real good clean. It is disgusting. It's not quite as bad as the Dan Electro. I will say that. It is not as bad as the Dan Electro, but it is still disgusting. It doesn't feel good to touch it, especially because of the rust on all these strings, and I don't know what's on it. So we're gonna just go ahead and cut off all the strings, and I'll probably just time lapse a complete teardown of this guitar. And if there's something worth mentioning, I'll stop the time lapse and I'll bring you guys back and we'll discuss just that part. But all these electronics are working fine, it sounds like, so I don't think we're gonna need to do anything further with electronics besides just moving them to a new pick guard. So let's get that time lapse rolling. Okay, we've got this about as far down as I want to take it. In this cavity, I believe we might have had some water intrusion at one point or another. I've kind of sighted down the face of the guitar and everything is still flat. So I do believe that this is still workable. Just whatever happened chewed up this serial number sticker that's in here. Again, it could have still been heat. This does look like it's partially melted. I have absolutely no idea who would have left a guitar in an area that got this hot, that it completely deformed this pick guard. Oh good, laundry's done. Also on this pick guard, I am not sure if this is the original Fender one because it's got a barcode on it and it says it's a 2018 Strat for the pick guard assembly. But I'm not 100% sure they are the original Fenders that were in it. This could just be a preloaded pickguard from Fender. I'm not 100% sure on that. Going back to the neck, so this came off pretty nicely. We do have some damage right there that it's gonna need to get fixed. These frets are in okay shape. They've got a little bit of wear to them. Mostly they just need a good polish. We do have the build date for the neck on the neck itself, which is July of 22. And it looks like the body date code, I can't make out the first half of it, but it is also a 2022. Let's get the relief out of the truss rod real quick. A set of these is invaluable because you've got all the sizes that you need to do any sort of work on this. What size are you? It is a 3/16. And we are just going to loosen this up, or just take all the tension off of the rod. All right, I think I got it all taken out. Every single one of these tuners is loose. You can hear that clacking. So those all need to get tightened down, but they are genuine Fender tuners. All right, the neck is going to be its own video for sure. Overall, with the state that this is in right now, I'm pretty happy. I don't need to make any major repairs thus far. Everything seems to have survived for the most part, whatever this was exposed to. I think the next video we're gonna do is going to be probably a deep clean of this guitar. Get it back to as white as we possibly can. Probably gonna have to polish it. I did notice there is a little bit of a crack starting here in the neck pocket and the finish. It doesn't look like it goes into the neck pocket though, so that's probably okay. It's pretty common for Strat style guitars to have a crack right here. I've had several that have them, and it's never impacted the guitar at all. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and end it there for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you like the content you see here on my channel, consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.